What a lot of people don't know about and will be my consistent effort in bringing to the forefront for you guys is attempts at innovation that is getting little to no attention. While I saw hatred being spilled online towards artists and mediocre products, the teaser of JL50, a 4-episode web series focused on the sci-fi genre. The series focuses on the investigation regarding a plane crash in West Bengal. While it comes to the shocking revelation of the CBI that the plane is not the same aircraft that has been hijacked by separatist forces currently, the crash site details convey that it is the same flight that went missing 35 years ago when it flew from Kolkata. How the CBI investigates the odd case, consulting and questioning experts, as well as the two survivors, one a female pilot and the other a supposed civilian, contemplating whether this is a setup to fool them by recreating the crash from 35 years ago or the actual case of time travel, forms the crux of JL50. Here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of the sci-fi time travel series in no particular order so that you guys can ultimately decide whether to watch it on Sony LIV or not. Background music and songs. The music of the series stands out as one of its most impressive qualities. However, while the opening credits commenced, I was taken aback by the undeniable and uncanny resemblance it had to the BBC series Sherlock. While the resemblance was obvious, the series further incorporates an eerie and interesting use of music to enhance its storytelling. There is an integration of Bengali music as well as grunge, an alternative form of rock, that was like a breath of fresh air in a market that is inundated with similar sounds or remake headaches. Clunky VFX. While Abay Deol was being interviewed for JL50, he was communicating how impressed he was regarding the concept of the series and just wished that the VFX of the series could be executed well. Sadly, the case for JL50, presumably because of the limited budget it is working with, is that in several shots you will notice the amateur or clunky visual effects. Be it the aircraft shots, the helicopters transitioning into the frame, or even the smoke blowing from a crash site. You can notice that despite the creators presenting a tight and well-edited product, the technical details in certain frames stick out for the wrong reasons. While this does not hamper the storytelling in any way, it does make me wonder what a superior product JL50 would have been visually if it had the avenue to invest more in that department. Cinematography and production design. It is the unfortunate juxtaposition of this series that while it is underwhelming regarding its visual effects, its ability to capture the beauty and aura of West Bengal is visually stunning. Cinematographer Bradley Stuckle has done a phenomenal job in capturing Kolkata. The narrow lanes, the dilapidated buildings, the vibrant colors, the aerial drone shots of the state, each frame has the ability to make you want to walk in those lanes, be in those buildings, for the rich history and culture they possess. The series has this aura of being mysterious with its background music, Kolkata as its backdrop, and the premise, which in itself intrigues you. What's important, especially regarding this series, is that each frame should be time specific. Vigilant and rather fastidious viewers can easily look at each frame, point out the flaws, but to the naked eye, I have to say the attention to detail regarding each frame is praiseworthy, and props to the production design for exactly that. I was constantly wondering about the potential of this series, it leaving a bittersweet feeling in my heart. Something that I will elaborate on a little later. Convenient and sloppy action. What is absolutely undeniable regarding the series is that the sequences of combat and movement are definitely half-baked and often comical. The ease with which an escape from a hospital takes place and the car chase ensues was rather convenient from a storytelling standpoint. There are moments as well where characters get into physical altercations and the choreography in those sequences are not meticulously designed to lend authenticity. While I am not commenting on the theory that backs the main crux of the story, which is time travel, you will see many armchair intellectuals denounce the claims as pseudoscience, but beyond the impressive writing of the series, my respect for the creators would have increased tenfold if an equal amount of effort would have been made for its action sequences. Writing and performances. The film is impressively written by Shailendra Vyas in a genre where we have faltered miserably. Before I get to that, the performances of the series are praiseworthy as well. I mean, look at the cast you have. While the supporting characters, Rajesh Sharma as the CBI officer colleague, Piyush Mishra as the out-of-control survivor of the plane crash, and Ritika Anand as the female pilot are commendable. I can't dwell deep into their characters as they are key plot revelations in the story. Abhay as Shantanu, a brooding, capable but hesitant CBI officer, and Pankaj Kapur as Das, a physics professor, both are brilliant in their roles. I will come to the brilliance of the writing and their performances in the conclusion of the video. Confused visual treatment. I have to tell you that this series suffers from one thing, and that is its visual depiction and its continuity is rather confusing. The point being that you can notice a Wes Anderson film and its frames from a mile away. But when the same film has the slick editing and jump cuts like a Guy Ritchie thriller, you will feel this seems like someone else's work. Similarly, in one sequence, as a teacher is explaining the concept of time travel in reference to Project A, you will see that beyond the writing, there is this abrupt shift in the series in its visual treatment that was otherwise very consistent. Sci-fi and progression. The series, which according to me could have easily been a slick 2-hour film, is a step towards the right direction in a genre where we have not only faltered but actually descended in terms of quality and vision. The important point is that this series is not strictly just a time travel film and the theorized concept of the outcome of altering history, but it presents a journey of one's truth, showcased successfully by a capable actor like Abhay Deol in a beautiful scene as he breaks down. As Pankaj Kapur talks about the lack of vision in the country, he says, इस देश में आकाश में कुछ दिख जाए तो हाथ जोड़ लेते हैं और उसे भगवान मान लेते हैं. But we never ask what, how, and why. When I think of the strides Hindi cinema has taken regarding sci-fi and time travel, it's embarrassing that I have to mention Love Story 2050 and Action Replay. While Tamil films like 24 have attempted time travel, its theory visually is still presented in an oversimplified commercial manner. If this was the spectrum regarding sci-fi films that are focused on time travel, I think the representation of excellence in storytelling is here. With Arrival, a combination of both altering history as well as one's internal journey. On the other end, we have utter garbage, which is Love Story 2050. However, JL50 lies somewhere here, a great sign of the strides one is attempting to make in the genre, and to bridge this gap, we just need to back creators with more investment, time, and the right marketed platform. JL50 is an attempt at the right direction, that direction being innovation and creativity. You should give it a chance on Sony LIV. And that was the video, guys. Write it down in the comments below what you thought about the series. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handles are right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.